Okay, you can hear me now. Yeah, for some reason OBS reset all of my sounds. Okay, now can y'all hear everything, hopefully? Okay, well, 1 minute with no sound. I'm so sorry about that. 1 minute and a half. Thank you for letting me know, Garrett. Appreciate it. And Leo, good to see you. Grant, good morning. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this mod. Special thanks to Misuka for making it. And I mean, we'll try. Well, I'm not gonna make a commitment to 100% it yet. But if we all are having a blast and we're not getting bored with it, because you know the races do get really long in the professional events and even the amateur events. Whenever a race is 5 laps, it kind of gets long. I hope I have the commands fixed, but it might still take a minute, you know, since the stream just started. A lot of times the commands don't work at the beginning of a stream, but give it a minute and we'll see. So yeah, can y'all hear me now okay? Yeah, I'm hoping I have the sounds fixed. I really am hoping. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta remember to check my sounds and OBS before I start streaming, because a lot of times they'll just reset it. Yeah, the bot should be working, but it might just take it a minute. Okay, so yeah, next we got turbo. Turbo time. Hear me perfect? Good. Glad it's working good. Hey, Andy. Okay, so what should we use for turbo? I will put up a poll because I like interacting with y'all. So throughout this stream, I will be putting polls up for y'all to decide what you want me to use. So definitely please stick around, you know, and y'all have some say in it. So I think we already did the NA, didn't we? Oh, we could use that. You know what? I wonder if we could put a turbo on this. It would be really stupid. But I wonder if we can. Thank you, Adam, for being a member. I really appreciate that. For 25 months. Wow, over 2 years. Oh my god. This thing. Oh my gosh. And that's. Wow. 768. It probably will get over 900 with everything on it. Yeah, it does take a few moments for the bot to wake up. So just give it a few minutes. It should be okay. Okay, so I'm gonna put this on the poll, the SSR. What else do I have? The funny thing is, all of the newly modded cars. Oh, Granny! There's my Granny! Oh, y'all can't see me because I don't have my webcam on, but man, I was dancing. Whew. That Granny, man, she is too hot. Shall we play a game? Yeah. Yeah, 2 years. So I think most of the rest of the stuff I have in my garage we've already used. We haven't used the Lupo Cup car, but I think there is a Lupo 1 mate, but maybe I'm tripping. And the FTO was in the original game, so I don't really want to use that. But something interesting about the FTO, they did, like, this car is not exactly the same in this mod because they did make it to where you could do a 4-wheel drive conversion. So, and also you could put the turbo on this and it'll get like an insane amount of power. So that could be interesting. Yeah, Granny got this stream going. She sure does. Okay, well, let's look at some other stuff here. Okay. See if we could find something. Let's get a European one. Let's look for something from European to put on the poll. Yeah, never doubt Granny, man. Never doubt her. Actually, when it comes to Gran Turismo 4 B-Spec racing, yes, you should doubt her. Now that I think about it. Hey, Matt, how you doing? Are you feeling any better? The chiropractor? Well, I hope the resting goes well. Oh, you know what? The Ford Focus is not European. Well, it kind of is European though. Like it is an American car, but at the same time, it's like it is It's like a European European American car. If that makes any sense, because I know a lot of the parts are manufactured in Europe. Okay, so I'll put this on the poll as well for the turbo challenge. Okay, so 4 options. Let's see. So Chevrolet SSR. I think that would be interesting. All of these would be interesting, I think. And you know I'm going to keep putting Atlantis on the poll until it eventually wins. What was the other one? I think the FTO. I was thinking about that. Because I am interested to see how that... I know the FTO was in the original game. However, because with the changes, it's so different. I'm going to put it on the poll anyway. Because I am curious how it will be with the turbo and the four-wheel drive. So, I don't really care which of these cars wins. Y'all decide. I think they all would be interesting. Yeah, none of these were in the original game except the FTO was in the original game, but the FTO is so much different in this mod. Like with the four-wheel drive conversion and the turbo, that it be a completely different experience. Yeah, it's nice and warm here too, but I think it is supposed to cool off again in a couple days. I hope it doesn't get as cold as it did last week though. Let me see what the weather's supposed to be. While y'all vote, while I give y'all a minute to vote in the poll. Yeah, 71 today, really nice. Supposed to get up to 80. Wow, it's crazy. I was not supposed to get that cold. It's supposed to be 60s and 70s all week. Nice. Very, very nice. So it'd be pretty warm going into Thanksgiving week. Yeah, so I have one more week of work, and then I'm get a little Thanksgiving break vacation. Oh, I'm glad to see the Atlantis got a vote. All of them got a vote. That's nice. Okay, I need a 7th vote though. Well, I have 6 people watching though. I can't vote in my own poll. Yeah, we did too. We fell below freezing, I think, Sunday and the Monday last week. It was really cold. Okay, well, I have 6 people here, so we got a tie between the Focus and the FTO. Okay, so I will make another poll. I'm only going to give y'all a few seconds to vote in this one, so be prepared. Y'all decide between the Focus and the FTO. Okay, and then whichever one wins this, we'll go with. Hopefully it won't be 3 and 3. Week or two ago, you finally got your AC out of the window. Oh, you got your first snow flurry. Doesn't it snow in Maine though, like 8 months out of the year? Hey, good to see you. Okay. Okay, well, we're going to use the Focus. I think that's enough time. Thank y'all for voting. I appreciate it. Okay, so I think this is another car that gets the four-wheel drive conversion. And since I'm going to be adding a turbo to it, it might be a good idea to do that. Oh, no, it doesn't get it. What the heck? I thought it did. Well, I know the FTO gets it, because I checked that out in the last session. Well, for the beginner league, we don't need to add much power. So what, stage 1 turbo? Wow, 261 with that. Oh my gosh, imagine a Ford Focus with 600 horsepower. Well, actually, I think those do exist, don't they? Those rally Focuses. Wow, and it gets an intercooler too. How about just a stage 1? Since it's front wheel drive, we'll probably have so much wheel spin. Yeah, I'm not going to do much tuning. Let's go with that. And hope that we're good enough. Okay. Oh, Special Stage Route 11, finally. We didn't get to see it in the last session. Fuji Speedway. Interesting. All these might be hard. Go, go, focus. Hocus Focus. Instead of Hocus Pocus. I'm so funny. Okay. Okay, we're going to start in second gear because I'm sure we'll have a lot of wheel speed. Oh yeah, even a lot of wheel spin in second gear. Seems like we definitely have the power, though. Oh, yeah, whip me. I'm glad all that's working again. I need to be kept in line, you know. Original game 3000 GT would appear. Yeah. Yeah, they have a much wider variety of stuff that appears in this mod. There's so many more cars in the game. I'm really surprised this Focus doesn't get the four-wheel drive conversion, considering that, you know, the rally Focus. It'd be nice if maybe eventually in the mod they make that a possibility for all the front wheel drives. I think the pod also gets it. Oh, I was reading the chat and ran off the road. Drunk driving. Oh yeah, I'm gonna whip some speed into it. Hey Pascal, how you doing? How's everything going over in Egypt? Hopefully your week's been good. I always mess up this section. It definitely seems like the front wheel drives are better in this mod than they are in GT4. It might be a little early for me to say that. I'd have to try front wheel drive in endurance before I could really know for sure. Because in GT4, a front wheel drive will not survive many laps at all. because of the tire wear. You know. Oh, I'm good, Pascal. I don't think it really snows often in Egypt, does it, Pascal? Like, I'm sure it's possible, but it's probably extremely rare. Extremely rare. No snow for you yet? I'm surprised. I remember one year it did snow here in November. It was very, very unexpected. It was just a few years ago. And it was just a little bitty snow, you know, like not even half an inch. Habibi come to Egypt. Doesn't Habibi mean like love or something in Arabic? Milky Way? Yeah, I do like Milky Way. I like chocolate, but I don't ever buy it because if I do, I'll eat the whole bag. Like, I will eat the whole bag in just a few minutes. So that's why I never buy chocolate. Yeah, I'm actually in the best shape that I ever remember being in. I mean, I finally got down to 13% body fat. So, I'm quite pleased. I would like to get down to 12%. If I can get down to 12%, I think that is a good goal. I don't think I want to go under 12, you know. Considering I was at like 15% just a couple months ago. I'm really pleased. Well, I mean, who doesn't love me? Oh, it does mean love. I love you too, Pascal. I love all of you. So which version of Fuji? Oh, okay, we're doing 90s version, I think. Okay, because I got this here. 90s is my favorite version. Yeah, first time playing on Fuji here. Interesting. It's weird because we've done Autumn Rings so many times up to this point. But, you know, a person playing this normally probably wouldn't do all these in order. Like, if I were to do a normal playthrough, if I didn't start with, you know, 100 million credits or whatever, or almost a billion credits. I don't even know what I started with, a lot. I probably would just randomly do things as I had cars available for. Oh, I broke way too late. But naughty. Naughty. Hey, Zach, how you doing? Yeah, I could take the shortcut, Andy. Sure could. I think this car would be crazy, man, if it had like 600 horsepower, because it's already kind of wild. Like for a front wheel drive, but this car has almost like a 50-50 weight ratio, which is crazy for a front wheel drive, you know. The wheel spin would be so crazy. But if you could do that all-wheel drive conversion, that would get rid of the wheel spin. Or at least minimize the wheel spin issue. I did not think I was going to be this OP. Because these cars that I'm versing have more or as much power as I have, don't they? They're just, for some reason, extremely slow. Smack that booty. Yeah, every time I say your name, Zach, I always think of like smacking booty. Because, you know, Boothby just looks like booty. I know, I've pretty much almost this whole playthrough, except that one race with the pod, like I've just been overpowered. Somehow. Maybe, well, if I take the turbo off, though, I probably can't even do this series. I mean, I could take off the tires, but I still would be winning by too much, probably. Look at this. A minute. Smack the booty. Smack. Okay. Sorry. What kind of stream is this? No. Stop it. I always think that as long as it brings you joy. Zach, you're funny. Alright, Special Side Drive 11. Let's bring it on. With all the grannies and granny cream. Oh, there's the Focus RS. Oh, a Celica GT4. Thank you for the respect. Oh yeah, need that cream.
Granny creams, hot butter ice cream. We take the hot butter, mix it with the ice cream, freeze it up cool, you can see it on your screen. Put it in your microwave, make it real hot like a soup or a dip. We call it heat and sip. Very tasty and healthy too. Granny creams, hot butter ice cream.
I think I'll just keep it in third gear. Even though these corners are... Yeah, we seem to have enough torque. Oh, my Celica is in second. Oh, I love this track. I don't even care that I got to do 3 laps of it. The way I see it, I get to do 3 laps of it. Oh, my cute little cow.
Hello.
Oh, you got Saturday off for the first time in 3 months? Wow. Y'all have to check out the Fallout 4 update. Awesome. Man, y'all, like I've been saying, I think I said a little bit in my last stream, I felt so good. Like, I feel so good today. You know, and also finally moved in and stuff, and finally I started renting out my old house that I was living in. We got that ready. So I just had a lot of pressure the last few weeks. But like, between taking the creatine each morning and, you know, getting enough sleep each night, and, you know, having a little bit of the pressure off, like, I'm feeling so good. Would have never thought this car would be this OP. I really don't think it would matter if I took the tires off. Like, I still think I wouldn't be beating them as much, but I don't know. The amateur events will be interesting because they're supposed to be more difficult. And I remember there being a whole lot of rubber banding in the original game in the amateur events. Also in the GT World Championship of the beginner events, so interesting to see when we get to that. If it's rubber banded like the original game was. I think they still make the Focus. I think 4 does, but I'm not 100% sure. You heard Fallout 4 is so broken now? I know Minecraft Bedrock's been broken, but I haven't played it myself, but I just seen some YouTubers post videos about it. You had a PE teacher who said, you don't have to run 5 laps. You get to. You get to run 5 laps. Exactly. The update did mess with a lot of people's mods. Yeah, the last, well, the mods I don't know about, but you talk about Fallout. Yeah, Fallout. I was thinking Minecraft Bedrock. Yeah, because they did an update on Minecraft Bedrock, which just completely effed it up. Like a really bad, oh god. Well, like really bad to a point where some people have even lost their worlds and stuff. I think. I don't know. I haven't actually looked a lot into it. I just saw a little bit of from a video from I think Echo Soldier. Oh shoot, I messed it up. This little car is fun to drive though, I have to say. I've just had a blast so far, all in all with this mod. I think, how about this, after I finish this race, how about we do the next license? Because I would like to get a license done in each session. So we'll do a license, and then depending on how much time I have. Because I really would like to keep these streams all under 3 hours if possible. So depending on how much time we have, we'll move on to some more events after we do the license. But yeah, get these licenses done, and then can focus more exclusively on the racing. I was really surprised at how easy the I think IB. I think that's what it did in the last session. Anyway, it was pretty easy. Got the whole thing done in a pretty short time. So yeah, it only messed up the mods. Oh, they remastered Ukulele. Oh god, I couldn't even beat the original. You got it on Steam for $30 and it's well worth. More of the empty space. Oh. Yeah, I haven't played it in so many years because I know I posted videos on my YouTube pretty recently. Okay, I don't care that my Celica got passed as long as it's getting passed by Legacy. Because I love Subaru Legacies. Actually, I think that's the car I'm going to get next. Because I've had my Impreza for 13 years now. Well, January will be 13 years. So I think I'm finally going to get another car soon, maybe. And I think Subaru Legacy, I really want one. I'm wanting to get the turbocharged one with 260 horsepower. That'll be fun. Not that there's really any point in getting that, because it's not like you can really speed, but still be fun to have. Just to know I got those horses. Hey, Granny Game. Yep, Special Stage Route 11, my favorite track of all time, besides Nürburgring, of course. And Surfer's Paradise. Oh, I love me some Surfer's Paradise. But I've never played that on any Gran Turismo game. Had to pick a color on your new car, what would it be? Well, the Subaru that I was looking at was gray. Gray is not, it's a gray metallic though, so it is pretty. I like gray metallic. Generally, gray would not be a color that I would want to pick, but I think it looks pretty nice. When it comes to buying a car, I actually prefer neutral colors like white, black, silver. My current car that I've been driving for about 13 years is silver. And the car that I had before that was kind of like a pewter color, so it was kind of like a mixture between a brown, gray, and silver metallic. It's hard to describe. Pewter. I think it's pewter is what you call it. That's what my Nissan Altima was. So I kind of prefer neutral colors, to be honest, when it comes to getting a car in real life. In games, I don't really care that much. I would never want red, though. Like, if red was my only option, I wouldn't buy it. Unless it's like a red metallic, you know. like tomato red, I would buy that. Nah, not a WRX. I was looking into the turbocharged legacies. Cause they have a gray metallic turbo one at Little Rock that I was looking into. I don't know if they still have it or not, but they did when I looked a couple weeks ago on their site. Yeah, I mean, I like blue, but the only thing is, blue is my favorite color. But I feel like I would probably get tired of it. +500 cars riding a burger. Maybe a little higher insurance. And yeah, a little bit worse on gas. But it still averages 28 to 30 miles per gallon, which is about what my Impreza does. Okay, I'm okay with my Silica going down to 4th because the legacies are what beat it. So I'm okay with that. But yeah, this turbocharged legacy, it still gets about 30 miles per gallon, which is almost the same as what my current Impreza gets. So, I mean, honestly, I could not complain about that. Now, I think the non-turbocharged legacy gets better than my Impreza. It gets around 33 miles per gallon or something, average. Yeah, I love silver. I think every car looks good in silver, in my opinion. Or white, or black. Alright, turbo is done. Watch a little bit of replay. Able to drive, you go for a 1.3 liter car. Oh, you want a granny. 1.3 liter. My current car, my Impreza, I think it has a 2.0 liter. Pink. I think pink would get old real quick. This track is so pretty. I gotta figure out how to get my fast forward to work. I haven't messed with that since before the last stream. I'll have to figure it out though. This game loads pretty fast though, so it's not. I feel like it's faster than GT4. I really need the fast forward for GT4. I feel like. So pretty, look at this. And just in time for Christmas too. Christmas is just a month away. Now metallic pink. Now we're talking. We're talking. Yeah, the metallic pink bits. Yeah, it looks cool. What is our prize? Oh, a Mazda. No, why not a Mazda? That is a Lexus. I say Mazda. Oh my god. I thought it was a Mazda 323F, and I was like, oh, no, that's a Lexus. I like metallic brown, though. I think metallic brown looks pretty. It's like metallic turd. Oh, it was released the day before your birthday, and you know. Yep, I could do that for the Altezza race, yeah. That car wasn't in the original game. I can probably see. I know they had Altezzas in the original game, but did they even have Lexus though? Where is Lexus? My trooper. Oh, Lexus is under Japan for some reason. Yeah, I think this was in the original. Isn't this what I won? This might not have been in the original game. Yeah, this might not have been in the original. Y'all let me know. Wasn't? And it doesn't look like it because they don't have a picture of it there. So I'm thinking it was not in the original game. So that's cool. We can show that off when we do the Altezza one night. If it allows you to enter it, which it should. Okay, well, let's do some licenses. I need to say this more frequently. I really take way too many chances by not saving frequently, because you never know with these things. Okay, so yeah, cool, new car. So I think, so we all go to IB, so IA, let's see. Okay, I don't know how hard these are going to be. If they're going to be super annoying, we will not go for golds. But if I feel like I can get all golds without too much annoyance, then we will try. Let's see how that goes. I kind of suck at Tokyo's. "46 seconds, oh, it's a long piss. Did not do that perfectly. I feel like this is going to be a hard test. I don't like this section. What the? No way. There's no way I go to that on the first attempt. That was so bad. At least I felt like it was. You know, compare this to that freaking Camaro Seattle test that I would rather block from my mind. The SC 4300 was reviewed in Top Gear, the worst car in the Top Gear series. Oh, really? The worst car? Wow. This looks like this is a short one. This car looks so tough. Oh my God, I feel like I'm driving butter. It seems like this section here is way slower than it is in the original game. It seems like I could have sworn I could take it way faster in the original. Well, we barely even passed, but that's okay. I know I can do way better. God blesses me unexpectedly, yeah. Yeah, I don't think this test is going to be that bad. I just got to shave off half a second, which I should easily be able to do. I'm still adapting to how much sharper this curve seems to be compared to how I remember it being. Okay, still got a long way to go. Hey Modaria, welcome to the stream. We just started the license test. I somehow got IE1 on the first attempt. Don't know how. Man, this section, I don't know what it is, but like I'm just so spoiled with being able to take it so much faster. Like I feel like even in GT4 I'm able to take it faster. And we all know how understeer everything is in GT4. Okay, we got it. Not really that bad. It just it's taking me a while to get used to it. To the difference, you know. Okay. Another rally car. Thank you, Garrett. Yeah, I'm moved in, but I have so many boxes of crap that I've got to organize. So that is stressful, but at least I can kind of take my time dealing with it. Like I don't have any pressure to, you know, like be expedient about getting it done. I just do it at my own leisure. Way too slow. Yeah, not bad. So yeah, it's pretty cool. This is the exact same test you do with the MR2 in GT1. And there's an Audi S4, I want to say, that you use. Is it GT2 or GT4? I can't remember, but one of those. This exact same test. It's cool that the games did that, you know. Not better enough, I don't think. We definitely could have better. Hey, guys. How are you doing? I'm the man. I don't know about that. Trying to. Nah, I'm pretty good. People way better than me, though. I ain't pretty good. I'm definitely not disillusioned into thinking I'm the best. Okay, I think we got it this time. Oh, wow, by a lot. Cannot complain about that. Glad you're doing good, Eos. Glad you're doing great. I am myself. This is the best I've felt in so long. But yeah, if any of y'all ever or if you're having any energy problems, y'all please take my advice. I'm not a doctor or anything, but give it a try. And try some naked creatine. Like just 20, I think a scoop is 25 milligrams that I take each morning. Just one little scoop of it. I take that every day, and I felt so much better ever since I started doing that. Give it a try and see how it goes. It's completely natural, so it's not like it's a harmful drug or anything. Your body actually produces it, but with our current modern diets, thank you guys for subscribing. Or Ilias, I'm probably not pronouncing your name right, I'm so sorry. But yeah, definitely give it a try. Our bodies naturally produce creatine, but with our current modern diets, we just don't produce enough. And man, ever since I started taking it, it's been a world of difference. I still make sure I get 8 hours of sleep every night, you know. So make sure you do that. But like, if you just keep all the other variables the same, get 8 hours of sleep every night, And even if you don't get enough sleep, the creatine, you will notice it making you feel better. That was awful. What the heck happened? What was that? Hey, House Cider. Yeah, definitely give it a try. It's cheap too. I got a thing off of Amazon for I want to say $30 to $40, something like that, for 200 servings, which is over 6 months if you just take one scoop every day. So it's very, very cheap. Well worth it. Like, oh my gosh. You if you have been having energy problems like I had, you got to try it. Don't keep feeling like that, you know. Like I just thought it was normal to feel that way. I was like, man, maybe I'm just getting older or whatever, and I'm supposed to feel bad. But man, I started taking that, and I feel so great. I feel like I'm 19 or 20 now, you know. Like I feel like I don't even remember ever feeling this good, even when I was a teenager. It's amazing. Definitely give it a try. Simple and cheap, and just, it's amazing the difference. I just put like a scoop in my tea, or you could do it in coffee or water, it doesn't matter. Every morning after I get up, and just, I feel so much better. Oh, so close, I wasn't even paying attention. You can use that with your cart pushing jaw, 28 years old, and your body feels like it's 48. Definitely try it, Garrett. I swear, try it. And let me know how it goes. Yeah, just naked creatine. It comes in like a blue. You can, if you are feeling like a zombie like I did for the last 20 years, stop this stream right now and go on to Amazon or whatever site you order stuff online on in your country, and just search naked creatine. Just search that up, and you know, make sure it don't have a lot of extra ingredients stuff. Make sure it actually is naked creatine. You know, order that, take it every morning. Man, you've got to try it. It's completely natural. Your body produces it. You can watch videos on it too. Like, you know, if you're a little skeptical, as I can understand you might be, watch some videos on it. It's completely safe, like all the research and stuff. I think they're like, some people are a little concerned about kidneys and stuff, but from the research I've seen, it's not bad at all for your kidneys. The only exception might be like if your kidneys are already real bad. Like if your kidneys are good, it's not gonna hurt at all. Like it's gonna be completely filtered, and I think that'd probably apply to most of us. But so bad. What do you mean? How do I know that? How do you that? I'm not close. How do you know? How do you know that that's how 48 would feel? Garrett is reincarnation. He's reincarnated from a former life, so he knows. Nah, definitely give it a try, Garrett. I feel like you're going through, like, I feel like that's just all of us nowadays, though. You know, the water we drink, the food we eat, just all of it just fights against us, you know, evolutionarily. You know what? Also, our, you know how active we are. It's not how we were over thousands of years of human history, we used to be way more active than we are now as a species. So, I know I sound weird talking about it like that. I am weird, so y'all already know. Okay, this is really slow. Did that section better, but then I did that, so cowboy hopper. So yeah, y'all noticed I've been doing these morning streams, you know, like in the past. Y'all, in the past, I would sleep. I couldn't get myself out of bed Saturdays and Sundays. Like, I would through the week because I had to, you know. I'd get up. But like, I seriously had no energy. So I would sleep till 11 or 12 o'clock every weekend. Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. I don't know how I passed that. But yeah, it's just like, I'm a completely different person now. But I'm the same person, but I'm completely different. Like, I feel like I'm a car that had 300,000 miles on it with a brand new motor put into it and a brand new transmission. Like, okay, that's probably a stupid analogy, but you get what I'm saying. I feel like brand new, you know. Oh, the infamous corkscrew. Thank you, I appreciate it. Oh. This was not good. But we passed. Okay. Well, definitely give it a try, Garrett. Definitely give it a try. Yep, yeah, this license test was definitely a GT2 with the exact same car, too, Elias. I love this Viper. This style of Viper. I like the blue and white stripes better, but silver and blue is still pretty. Okay, that was my bad. It's very drifty. Come on, keep it on the road. What is with the understeer? I'm not expecting it. Because I feel like I went into this perfectly. Well, that was something else. Oh. Viper's hard for you to control. It just takes a lot of practice, Matt. You definitely can do it. It's all about throttle, you know. You can't just always hold down the gas and stuff. You gotta let off the gas and takes patience. Okay, wow, we definitely got this. Oh my goodness, wow. Is it just me or is this test way easier than the GT2 one? Yeah, I feel like the racing Viper was like the GTS Team Areca. That Viper was a lot more hard to control. than say this one, for example. So far, none of these have been that difficult to gold, so we might be okay. Zonda. I feel like I could have gone faster there. Okay, not bad for the first attempt. You're getting coffee, or you are coffee. Viper or Corvette? Ooh, that's a tough one. I love Corvettes. I love them. So, I love Vipers too, but yeah, definitely Corvette. Glad you like the music, Housider. I find it pretty chill. I love the music myself. Roa has some great music. If you make content yourself and want some free, copyright-free music, just make sure you credit them in your description of the video, like I have it there. Check out their channel. You can use their music. Really good. Really good, chill, relaxing, good for a lot of different videos, you know, that you can make. Okay, well, I had a way worse exit hit the wall, but in the end, I might actually still be okay. Yeah. You had to choose between Viper and Corvette. The Corvette, yeah. I love Corvettes so much. I love them. Especially the old ones, the C1 and 2. I just love the styling of them. And you know, the Viper just doesn't go back that far. You know, it only goes back to what, the early 90s. Somewhere around there. But the Corvette, it just had so many cool stylings over the years. Yeah, we're just swimming in gold. Okay, well, back to the complex stream, though. See how this goes. I feel like I probably should be slowing down for this a bit. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. I remember this test now. It's coming back to me. Probably going way too slow, but at least we'll have something to go by. Or no, we will not, because I'm gonna die. Yes, you find this one really hard and impossible. Yeah, I remember this one now. A lot of these tests I didn't remember, but some of them you just never forget. Yeah, a complex ring would have been so fun to race on. Would have been so fun. Maybe that's something they'll do in this mod. Maybe they'll make it a raceable track. It gets progressively sharper, so you have to be careful. The key to this license test is you got to keep the car balanced. If you're too aggressive, you will pay. And it progressively gets tighter. Especially coming up to this corner. I think I slowed down too much. I think I was way too slow. Like I said, at least we'll have something to go by. Even though I'm not even going to pass. Oh my God. We got a long way to improve. I was way too slow. Okay, got to be a little more aggressive now. without being too aggressive. How is it that I did... Oh, man. I'm not even going to finish that. It's slightly better, but man. Okay, this one might be a problem. GTR seems a lot more slidey than in later games. Yeah, the physics are way different in this mod. For sure. You played all Tekkens except 8. God, how am I that slow, though? So, will I play it? Or on the Wii U? I haven't ever played any of the Tekken games. Yeah, I'm pushing it too hard. Where is the spot that I'm going to gain the most time? Bad exit. Well, we passed, but I still got to shave off a whole second. Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't really join the conversation. I don't know much about Tekken. Can I shave off a second, or is this going to be too hard? I feel like there is room for improvement. You really got to minimize the drifting. That's key to this. I notice I'm losing a lot of speed. I'm losing a lot of speed when I drift. The last corner I think is okay to drift around, the tight corner. But these corners here, you really don't want to drift. Okay, yeah, I can say I could gain a lot of time on that exit. The The hardest GT ever. This is probably the hardest test in IA, but I don't remember what 8 was. Just try to keep it around 135 to 140 kilometers an hour. Too slow. Okay. That is faster, but it's not going to be a second faster. Yeah, it likes to drift. Oh, I is this but worse. Oh, joy, Spencer. Joy. That's not a way to do it. We can do this. I really think I can. Okay. Is this enough? Yes! Okay, we got it. Without too much difficulty. You're aware of Death by Degrees but never actually played it? I have not even heard of that. 7 and 8 are the worst. Hey, Calumet. You don't remember the time for goal in this test has been over 50 seconds? It probably wasn't in the original, but with this mod, the physics are changed, so they changed the times. They pretty much added more time to all the tests because the physics are way slower in this mod. So we're using the Mine Skyline this time. Okay. Similar car, a little more power though. And a longer test. Alright, well. And this is a long one. Over a minute, 20 seconds. Yeah, and this one they definitely get tighter. I like the sound of this car. I feel like the drifting is actually useful in this. I feel like. Oh my. I beat that on the first attempt by over a second and a half.
Hello.
Wow. That is unexpected. But I feel like I did it perfectly. I'm not bragging on myself, but like I feel like the drifting, I felt like I went about the perfect speed. Although I do think I could have done the last section faster. I really definitely do. Because the last section did catch me a little bit off guard. Hey, PL. But the first 3/4 of that, I felt like I went about as fast as I could have gone. Alright. Didn't have much difficulty at all with those. I-7 was a little hard. Oh, God. Scared me. Made me crap myself. Ooh. Was the Stratos in the original game? I don't think it was. But, Andy, I know you would know. I bet a lot of y'all would know. Was it in the original? I don't think it was. If not, that will be a fun toy later on. Okay, so all we got is the S license and the rally. The knot came out of nowhere. You can always get a little bit of a heads up if you look at the chat. Like if somebody types it. Yeah, I know it was in GT2 and GT4, but was it in the original GT3? Because I don't remember it being there. Ha. Oh, yes, we need our granny cream. I love this blue color too, it's so pretty.
Granny cream's hot butter ice cream. You take the hot butter, mix it with the ice cream. Freeze it up cool, you can see it on your screen. Put it in your microwave, make it real hot like a soup or a dip. We call it heat and sip. Very tasty and healthy too. Granny cream's hot butter ice cream.
Oh, yeah. I'm horrible with singing along. Okay, it wasn't in the original GT3. I didn't think it was. Oh, so that is really cool. Yeah, we will have to use this later on for something. Okay, so what is next? We still got plenty of time. We're right at, well, hour and 10 minutes. Hour and 15 minutes. Doing good. Let's see.
Yeah! I'm a hip old granny who could hip hop, bebop. Dance, dance, dance till you drop, drop, drop.
Dance, dance, dance till you drop, drop, drop. I'm a hippo granny. Oh, yeah. Man, the first time y'all played that, when I was streaming Minecraft, I think I was playing hardcore or whatever, and I had my webcam on. But like, man, I was legit so shocked, man. I just did not expect it, you know. And when I'm playing a hardcore like that, and I'm in a dark cave, and I can just quickly get one-shotted, like it shocked me so much. It just was so loud and just unexpected. It was so great. Okay, so yeah, Taurus Trophy. I don't think there is another Audi TT, so this will be. Yeah, you got a clip of that. That is one of the best clips ever, Grant. So glad you clipped it. So I don't think they added another Audi TT. Well, we do have the. This was not in the original GT3, but if I use this, it's going to be so overpowered. So. Yeah, I guess just get the Taurus Trophy out of the way. It's not going to be that exciting, is it? Because it's going to be the same as the original game, except the physics in this game are different. So I'm sorry, y'all, no Pope for this one, because really the only car we can use. Hey, Lucas, how you doing? Hey, I am completely moved in now, man. I just have to... I just have boxes and boxes and boxes of stuff that I got to organize, and I'm probably going to throw a bunch of crap away. Or, you know, take a lot of stuff to Goodwill. Just donate it, you know. Just to get rid of things that I don't use, you know. I don't know why I have so much junk. Like, I Don't need all this stuff that I got. But I think a lot of stuff was just that I inherited. You know, like my sister just brought it over or whatever, or dad. And I just ended up with it. Because a lot of stuff I don't even remember how I got it. It's amazing the stuff that you can collect over 18 years of living in the same house. Or, well, 17 years. To get conversions for it to fix this car. Oh, yeah, because it handles like front wheel drive, doesn't it? Yeah, you are right. I think, yeah, because I remember in the original game, but I don't know. I know in the original game, when I bought this part, it accelerated, like, it was so much better, because otherwise it was like a front wheel drive. So yeah, you'll want to buy that four-wheel drive conversion, even if you're playing the original game. Well, definitely if you're playing the original game. I don't know, it might be fixing this mod. Oh man, they're gonna make us use this car a lot, ain't they? Hey, at least we'll win a lot back. Non-tuned cars only. Oh. The rules have been broken. Oh. Uh-oh, so how do I take that part off? Run in settings. So I can't have the four-wheel drive conversion because it can't be tuned at all. So that surely doesn't apply to tires though, I wouldn't think. So take this off. In the original game, you want the VCD controller, but... Let's see. Interesting little twist. I was not expecting that. That might make it a little more interesting. Hey, Speedstar. Caleb, how you doing? Hopefully your week's been good. Okay, so tires are okay. Stuff that you think will be useful someday and this day never comes. Exactly, that's the thing. Like stuff that I've just kept for years, just been sitting on the shelf. I'm like, oh, I might need it someday. Never used it. Like one thing that I know I bought a laminator. I bought a laminator like 10 plus years ago. I don't remember when I bought it. And I just never used it. Never touched it once. Never even got it out of the box. I may see if another teacher at the school might want it. Because I can't see myself ever using it. Although laminating stuff is pretty useful. I mean, I really probably should use it. Because, you know, it does protect your documents. Yep, stock car event. Yeah, it's kind of like the Polyphony Digital, which, yeah, I think you had to have a stock car in that, in the original game. And also the Trial Mountain 2-hour endurance in this game, you had to use a stock car. But you could use any tires you wanted. That was the only change. Or Roadster 4-hour endurance, I think you had to use a stock car. Not 4-hour endurance, what am I talking about? The Roadster, the Miata Apricot Hill Endurance. Thank God it's not 4 hours in this game. Because you have to do it all A-spec. It'd be too much. Never had a laminator, but this sounds useful. Yeah, the only thing is, like, as a teacher, I can just use the big laminator they have at the school. I can have stuff laminated there. Like, they have a big laminator in the library, so I really don't even need my little one unless I just really want to laminate stuff on the fly at home, but that just, it's not something that you just do often. But I know, switching the topic back to creatine, I actually had talked my dad into trying it, and he's in his 60s, and he feels bad all the time, you know. But, like, he actually started taking it, and he's been feeling a lot better. So, like, I really think, yeah, that's great. But anyway, enough talking about that. I'm all over the place with my commentary. I just randomly thought of it. You hadn't played anything new, sadly. Your PC died back in April. Oh, damn, I'm sorry. Oh, Assetto Corsa Rally. That sounds like fun. I haven't ever played any of the Assetto Corsa games. Definitely need to try them out. Okay, what do y'all think? Let me know in the comments. Should I take off the racing tires and just put normal tires on? What do y'all think? GT3 pretty much copied certain events for GT2, like Seattle, Trial Mountain. Yeah, I do. I like some things. Some things I just feel like need to be familiar. You know, like, why fix it if it ain't broke? That's one thing I feel like with all the newer games. I feel like they want to change too much. But then again, I know some people do get bored with doing the same thing, and they want, you know, something completely fresh. But I don't know. I like some variables being the same. Well, we already have the racing tires, so I'm wondering, do you want me to take them off so that my car will be worse, to make it more difficult? What do y'all think? Because I've been winning too much. You'd love to see you trying to first Sega V rallies on PS6. Yeah, there's so many things I need to try. And now that I'm feeling better, hey, who knows? May get around to more stuff once I get my house completely packed up. The wooden tires. ACC was decently made, but wasn't really into eSport focus. Oh, it has a lot of the East. Yeah, that's how Gran Turismo Sport was. I do not like that aspect, to be honest. Okay, well, let's... Okay, says to use wooden tires. I can't use wooden tires, but we could use standard, which is the closest to wooden that I can get. Let's see. Okay, so let's see how hard this is with just completely bone stock normal. Okay, so, because I feel like that's how my competition is. I feel like this car is fixed in this game, because I feel like it would have a way slower launch without the VCD controller in the original game. I think it was bugged, you know, it's more like a front wheel drive. Oh yeah, we're gonna struggle. This race might be harder. But at least I know that I'm even with them. So if I lose, it just means I suck. completely my fault. Granny, you just flying off the road. Oh, dearie, I fallen. I can't get up. Yes, use those race tires, OG version, ever since you restrict your car to certain upgrades based on GT1. Wood is hard, so I guess the hardest tires out there. Yeah. That'd be so hard. Audi steer. Esport, what? Yeah, I do not like esport. Like, I don't mind being competitive to a point. Like, when I feel like it. Like, I mostly prefer to chill, you know. Like, I don't mind playing online and stuff, but, or, you know, racing competitively against people. But I will do it in a chill manner, you know. I don't want to be stressing about getting first and stuff. Okay. We're saying they'll be doing just fine. That curve, like so many others in this game, is just way sharper than I expected it to be. Hey, Tuz. The dresser car. Oh, I've heard it called that before. I think that's what Liam even called it. Gran Turismo 7 was way better than GT Sport. I still need to try GT7. It's the only one I haven't tried. Well, the only main one, you know. Well, if it's better than GT Sport, I definitely should give it a try. The only thing is, I've just completely gotten away from console games. Since I moved into my new house, I hadn't even hooked up any of my consoles. Well, we are dominating even with the normal tires, so. I'll always overestimate it. I think I would learn. Maybe when I do 90 laps of Laguna Seca, I'll get it right on one lap. Say GT7 is better with car customization. People online like to be dirty when it comes to our racing games. Oh yeah, definitely. That's always a factor, especially Forza Horizon and stuff. I played those, but I remember the GT6 open lobbies that were too. Forza's alright, but you love playing night racing games like Juice 2 or Midnight Club 2. Yeah, I did not like the tuning in GT Sport. Single player progression GT Sport had it. I really think single player GT Sport had it better. Ooh. Pain the formula. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't feel like GT7 is just, you know, me being so OG. So, when it comes to the Gran Turismo series. I just don't think it'll appeal to them that much. You like the new customization tuning they had in GT7? You was hoping they'd bring it to PC like other Sony games. Midly, but it just never happened. Yeah, if they brought it to PC, I definitely would play it for y'all. Because, well, to get my PS4, my PS4 to even work again, which I assume it works, but I'm gonna have to get new batteries for my controllers, and yeah, I'm just gonna have to do a lot of crap. You know, spend a lot more money just to. And also, I don't even know, like GT7, even to play it like single player, I might have to have PSN, which I canceled. I don't even have PSN anymore because I hadn't played online so long for that. There's no point in me paying for it. Yeah, I hated the tuning in GT Sport. I really did hate it. Like to go back to GT4 career style. High insurance and everything you said. Yeah. Kind of disappointing, really. I mean, I think the fan base liked it the way it was, you know. And I mean, me, I don't consider myself old by any means, you know. So, like, if they would appeal to me, and players like me, like who grew up playing ever since GT1 or GT2, if they would try to appeal to us more, you know, like, it'd be nice. But I get that they're probably trying to attract newer players, but I don't know. I can't really say that I can't see how people would not like or would, you know, want it to be so different. I can't really say that because, well, the newer generation, what's it called, Gen X, Gen Z, I don't even know. They are just completely different. Like, for example, TikTok. I can't get into TikTok videos. I can't get into them. Like, I just can't. They actually drive me nuts. Like, just the shorts videos, I can't get into it. I need a video that's at least a couple minutes long for me to, for my attention span is too long, you know. But the new generation, the younger generation, they're completely different. They can't, they are the opposite. They can't deal with anything longer than 2 minutes, you know. Like, for example, my students, I have a concurrent class. They have classes through ASU, so they don't have any assignments through me. So they didn't have any work to do one day this week, so I let them watch YouTube, you know, on the big TV in classroom, you know. And so I let them do that as long as it was appropriate stuff. It all was. But, like, they just kept switching from one short video to the next. Like, they were 10, 15, 20-second videos. And it was actually frustrating me. It was actually frustrating me. I couldn't stand it. Because the constant switching and stuff. But yeah, this young generation is completely different. Yeah, PS4 controllers are charged through USB. Yeah. So they really could work with PC. Yeah, and if I ever do go back to playing my PS4, I will get a setup to where I could just keep them charged. Like, I just keep them charged so they'll never because when you let the batteries die and don't charge them, that's when they just completely will die. Like, the cells will just completely die. It's just like anything else. If you don't give anything any love or attention, if you just neglect things, that's when they just fall apart, you know. It's just like people, you know. Everybody needs to not be neglected, you know. Everybody needs some attention. Everybody has that desire to feel wanted, you know. Same thing with the PS4 controller. If you never look at it, you never plug it up, you never touch it. Just, okay, that sounds weird, but like, it's gonna be sad and it's just gonna die. It's gonna completely die, you know. Its heart's gonna be so broken. GTAI fail compilations. Yeah, those are great. You say speeds are GT7. A lot of things have changed real good. Some of the classic courses were modified. License most of them brand new, etc. A level up system. Kind of like from GT5, I guess. You may have the charging cable in the controller that makes it like the controller with wire, but mine's working just fine. Never need to go wireless. Yeah, well, you probably also never let yours completely die. Like I go years without playing mine, and yeah, it will not charge. It is so done. The batteries are so done in mine. Just the years of neglect, you know, just are too much. My PS4 controllers are completely starved of attention. What was the last thing that I even played on PS4? I used to do Crash Team Racing. I played online with y'all a little bit on that. Well, some people played online with the community, I say. I don't know if that's the last thing I did or not. Ukulele. Did do that, but maybe that was the last thing I did. But that was many, many years ago, like when I streamed that on Twitch. Yeah, GT7 and GT Sport both were meant to be esports, weren't they? Yeah, well, we know GT Sport definitely was. I mean, it's even in the name, you know, sport. Sport was lackluster, yes, but they were not focused on the content. Yeah, they were mainly focused on the online competitive aspect, I'm pretty sure. That's the impression I got anyway. And the last game you played on your old PS4 was Crash Bandicoot 4. Oh, that's a pretty new one, isn't it? Oh, yeah, so you do use your PS4 controller on your PC, yeah, okay. That explains, yeah. I use my Xbox Series SX controllers. I didn't really know how to get the PS4 controller working with PC, but I never really looked into it. I think I just seen that Xbox was supposed to be the best for it. Microsoft and stuff, you know. Hey Mark, how you doing? Thing is, GT7 is a good game, but you never cared about esport anyways. Space Stage Drive 5, nice. GT7 is good, as it's brought more cars and content, but the single player progression is not any better than GT Sport. I think that's what Tucker was saying to us, so I believe you on that. That seems to be the consensus of what I've heard, based on conversations I've had with Tucker and Tom. Doing great, Mark. Doing really good. Good to see you. Always good to see you. And how's the Dark Souls 3 level 1 going? Did you ever beat Frida yet? Sorry, I haven't. I've been getting behind on that stuff, moving and trying to get the old house ready and stuff to rent. Had a lot going on lately. PS3, 4, and Xbox controllers work on PC. Recently started using a PS3 controller. Oh, really? A PS3? Yeah, my PS3 controllers don't work either. For the same reason my PS4 ones don't work. Deba. Playing GT6 was 100 times. Oh, GT6 was so good. I love GT6. GT6 had online, but the online was so fun. It was less. I felt like it was less serious than GT Sport. But you know, you could still be competitive with it. But it was just, I don't know, it was just more fun. GT7's campaign is not traditional. Yeah, you are right to starting with GT5. After GT4 was peak. It was just downhill after that. I don't even remember GT5 that much, but if I ever get to where I can emulate PS3 games, which I think that's a goal, I'd like to eventually do that. I will redo GT5 and 6. Because I don't know. I have my consoles, but I just don't feel like messing with them, to be honest with you. 5, 6, and 7 all detached from the GT single player formula, yeah. Yeah, GT5 is just so weird. Like, I don't know what they were thinking with that one. Like, they took the B spec, which was such a good feature in GT4, and they just ruined it. They ruined it in GT5 because they forced you to do B spec. Like, they made the game 50% B spec, 50% A spec. So, like, instead of just keeping it the way it was in GT4, which was perfectly fine, you know, once again, the idea of why fix it if they ain't broke. And then they just, I don't even know what they were thinking. Were they on crack when they made GT5? I don't know. I just don't know what they were thinking. Seriously. You was trying to beat the dang prince for a whole day? Good job, Boom. I'm glad you did it. To be honest, every end-game boss in DS3 will give you trouble. You just don't even want to fight Madeir. Yeah, Mark, I have a couple playthroughs that I was doing, but I just pretty much stopped because I wasn't about to try to do those by myself. So, it just kind of, I just lost interest in it, honestly. Because in the end, I don't care what people say, Dark Souls 3 is really just like DS2 when it comes to playing it by yourself. It is just way too overly difficult. Even with the few changes they made from 2, you know, it's still too hard for me to enjoy. Now, Dark Souls 1, I feel like, I don't know. A lot of people may disagree with me. I know 3 is generally agreed upon to be the best of the series. But I think Dark Souls 1 is by far my favorite. Because I can actually play Dark Souls 1 and I can beat it all by myself. Or, you know, with NPC summons. Without it really any difficulty. Generally, you know. Oh, you need a space so you uninstalled DS3? The Prince. Which Prince? I can't remember. GT5 base spec. events were almost all mid-endurance. Yeah, they were so long too. So not only did they, and you can't speed it up either. They took that away. Like I really don't know what they were thinking. Yeah, mini enduros. Some events, but and also they made the races so long. And also, they made it to where you can't just AFK it. Like, they made the races so long, and you can't AFK it because if you do, the way that they made the B-Spec driver is if the B-Spec driver gets far ahead, they just start driving really slow because they get way too relaxed. Like, I haven't played GT5 in years, and I haven't even watched any videos on it in years, but I remember. Like, I'll never forget how bad it was. I hated it, man. Like, you couldn't even, like the 24-hour race. Like, I could be far enough ahead when I go to bed or whatever. And then I go to bed and I wake up after sleeping for 8 hours or so. And I'd be losing the race because Granny just was driving so slow because she just got so relaxed. Like, no. Like, that's not okay. Like, I don't know what they were thinking. They had to have been on crack when they made that. They had to have been. Like, if I will never, like, I just cannot ever see me, even with playing on an emulator, I can't imagine. Maybe through an emulator, I might, because I'll be able to speed it up. Once I figure out how to do that. Man. Maybe I'll 100% it with emulation. On console, never in a million years. I do not. I have a lot of patience, especially being a teacher. You have to have a lot of patience. I do not have patience for that. I just don't. I don't have patience for that. They even have warm or cold meat. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Leo. Yeah, I could be winning the race. I could be a lap ahead. I'm not even lying. I remember it just like it was yesterday, and it was like 15 years ago. I'd be a lap ahead winning the race. It'd be a 24-hour race to Circuit de la Sarthe, for example. And I would go to bed, and I would wake up 3 laps behind because Granny would be in the cold. She would get so relaxed and be in the cold. I mean, that's what happens. It's like, oh, it made me so angry. Nah, I don't have time for that crap. Like the B spec in GT4, don't get me wrong, it probably could have been. Like, it was almost perfect. The only thing that they needed to really work on was just making the AI better. Otherwise, keep it the same. Like, the fundamental way it worked was perfect. Like, why did it need to be changed? It didn't need to be changed. Like, the developers had to have been on crack. It's the only explanation I can come up with. They were smoking some serious stuff, man. The level system was BS. You'd say a rare car you wanted in used car dealership, and even if you had money for it, you just couldn't buy it. If it, I forgot all about that aspect. Yeah, you had to be a certain level to even be able to use some cars. Yeah, I forgot all about that, House Signer. Hey, Mojo Eddie, how you been doing? I hadn't seen you in a few weeks. Hope you've been doing all right. Yeah, never do the B-Spec. You saw that happens with drivers playing GT5 recently yourself. You just turn you, yeah. Nah, it's boring, man. It's so boring. Like, GT5 needed to be to where you had the option. Like, if I wanted to pit and turn it over to B-Spec, I could. Or if I wanted to just do a certain race B-Spec. GT4 had it perfect. GT4 had it perfect. That's why I could do so many playthroughs of GT4 and never get bored with that game. GT4 was so fun. Especially with the prize car randomizer and stuff. Man, it's just so fun, you know. Never could get bored with it. All the different seeds, you know, completely different experience every time you play. GT5, the B-Spec just ruins it, you know. completely ruins it as far as getting 100%. GT4's AI are so ruthless. Yeah, they are. Better net code than GT7. I don't really know much about that. Oh, I've been busy work. I understand, Mojo Eddie. Been busy with work myself and moving houses and stuff. How am I this far ahead? What are they doing back there? I think they're playing with Granny Cream. Can I get some Granny Cream in the chat? I think those grannies are playing with Granny Cream. How else are they that far behind? We are in the exact same car, and my car is stock. Like, how could they possibly be this slow? I'm not this good at this game. I mean, I know I'm good, but not this good. These AIs are making me look better than I am. Yes, Granny Cream!
Granny Cream's hot butter ice cream. You take the hot butter, mix it with the ice cream. Freeze it up cool, you can see it on your screen. Put it in your microwave, make it real hot, like a soup or a dip. We call it heat and sip. Very tasty and healthy too. Granny Cream's hot butter ice cream.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna memorize that. We just need to play it every hour and I'll eventually memorize it. It's been too long since I had my Granny Cream. You could have just shit paying in GT Sport and you could still play perfectly fine. Yeah, I seem to remember it being. Oh yeah, the warden. Yeah, Leo, you never 100% GT5. Yeah, I never did 100%. I don't remember what percent I got. I think I did get around 80% maybe. But yeah, just it was too much. Maybe with emulation, if I can speed it up, I might, but like just speed up through the B spec. It will be so many sessions, so oh my god. It'd be way over 100 sessions. It'd be my longest project ever. 100% in that game would be. Yeah, these grannies are definitely playing with Granny Cream. There's no other explanation for how slow they're driving. Oh yes, there is. The Granny Cream is awfully great today. Extra hot. You do want to go for 100% GT5? It's going to be pain, yeah. Yeah, Tuz, I will only do it if I can emulate it. I will only do it then. Then I'm open to the possibility. Like, if I can emulate it and speed it up to at least double the speed, you know. But even though I've got an upgraded PC now, I don't know if I can handle PS3 emulation. Because I know it takes a super beefy PC for that. I haven't really looked into it. Yeah, the B spec, 100% in it with the B spec, man. They made the races just all so long, man. And the B spec just, I like the B spec in GT4 because you can just speed through it and stuff, you know. And it makes a playthrough way more efficient, you know. But the B spec in GT5 has the opposite effect for all the reasons I mentioned. Outsider El Capitan was such a great track. Oh, I loved El Capitan. Yeah. Grindelwald is nice. Don't forget Red Rock Valley and Rome Knight. Love all those tracks. Yeah, GT2 and GT4, I could just keep playing those over and over again. I wish they had a prize car randomizer for GT2. Now that would be awesome. Bring some good replayability to that. Maybe we can talk to developers of the mod into that. They've already done such a great job with it. You have an i5 11 1600K and handled most games on RS. RPC3 went pretty decently. Some games. Okay, well I just upgraded to AMD Ryzen 9800, and I have a RTX 5070. So do y'all think I could handle PS3 emulation? Like, I know a lot of y'all are way more knowledgeable about computers than I am. I have to have a lot of people advise me because I'm not really that knowledgeable about it. I expect mod as a combined ISO. Just went into on the same disk. I don't know, Tuz, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think, but I could be wrong. I know when I did my playthrough, I didn't do the arcade mode. Ow. Heck, I can't remember. Maybe I did. I'd have to go back and check. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick while y'all watch our beautiful car go around the track on this beautiful track. I'll be right back. So don't go off anywhere. Warriors. I'm playing. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Alright. So we are done with the Audi TT trophy thingy. And what? Oh, 4 prize cars. Yeah, all the championships in the dirt races do this. Okay. Cool. That is a new car, not in the original game, I think. Okay, I think y'all will do one more series because I'm after the 2-hour mark. And seems like less people are watching anyway, so I think y'all are getting tired of me. Yeah, we are the champion. So let's just Silver Arrow. How about we do that one? Yeah, it's taken us quite a few sessions just to get through the beginner event. Series like right now, I'm doing one license and a series, and you know, whatever series I can get done. But then after we finish the licenses, we'll start doing endurance every session, and it was kind of split up like that, or you know, we'll try doing endurance every session. So, oh really? The S4 was in the OG for real? Are you 100% sure of that? Well, maybe it was. Yeah, I think you're right. It must have been. Okay, so what was next? Legend of the Silver Arrow. I want to use something that was not in the original game. This was in the original game, wasn't it? The SLK 230. Might have to rewatch the whole thing. You missed the beginning of the stream. Okay, Mojo Eddie. Yeah, it'll definitely be available. I actually can't remember if I went through and put the chapters to kind of show y'all what we did in the last session. I've tried to do that for all these sessions. Okay, so let's see what Mercedes we can have to choose from. You only got 25% GT5 trophies. Oh, 60%? Yeah, I'd gotten pretty far into it. Okay, this was in the original for sure. Okay. Okay, so I want to use something that was not in the original. I'm pretty sure these three were. So that only leaves the SL500. Oh, such a pretty car. The SL500 and the SL55 AMG. I just love this color so much. The tailors are... This is a more powerful but heavy. What are y'all thinking? I mean, I can do a pole, I guess. This one. Oh, this wasn't the original game, I think. Maybe. Hey, Kirsten. Yep, we got the boop working. Alright, Matt. I hope you have a good rest of the week. Okay, so... Pole. Yeah, we don't have many things to choose from as far as... But like the Audi TT, we had no choice really but to use what was in the original game. So, I guess SL500, SL55. Okay. Well, you only have two choices. I'm sorry, y'all. Ain't much of a choice, but at least you got some choice. They do both look similar. The SL500 is a little tamer, though. So less power and a lighter weight. Whereas the SL55 is more power and heavier. So I'll let y'all decide what we use. We could always use the SL55 for the amateur one. Because it's more powerful. Because I'm pretty sure we have the exact same events, don't we? Let me see. I don't really think it's going to matter in the long run. Yeah, let me see. Yep, Legend of the Silver Arrow also appears in the Amateur League. What about the Professional? Does it appear? Okay. Just in the Amateur. I think the Vitz appears in all of them. Alright, Ilyas. Good to see you. Good to meet you. Hope you have a good rest of the weekend. Okay, looks like SL55 it's going to be. Okay, well, for the amateur, we'll use the other one. We'll use the SL500 because that's the only other choice, you know, as far as cars that were in the original. Because I really want to use the new cars, you know. This is going to be our first time going below 999 million, too. Such a beautiful car. I'm not going to get the tires or anything. We're just going to go into this completely stop. Although I am curious how much power this gets with the Stage 4 Turbo. 1260. Oh my gosh, wow. That is a whole nother level of insane. Okay, but it probably doesn't get the four-wheel drive conversion, so you talk about wheel spin like you wouldn't believe. Okay, Legend of Silver Arrow. And I guess next session we'll start off. The rules have been broken. How have they been broken? What? Oh, so... Okay, this car is not available. This is the only car not available. Okay. Is it available for the amateur one? Maybe they just feel like it's too OP for this one. Okay, but they don't allow this car, do they? But they allow the DTM car. Well, I'm sorry, y'all. We can't use this one. But we'll maybe be able to use it for something. 1260 horsepower. And that's not even with all the parts. It'd probably get over 1400 with everything. We'll have to see sometime. Okay, so we can use the SL 500. Oh, I'm glad you made it back, Kirsten. Okay, we're not going to add any power. Because I feel like we'll have the best car anyway. Okay. Pretty fast launch considering all the power, you know. And a little bit of wheel spin. Yeah, you wouldn't think this car with its weight would handle that good. This car handles so good, or at least it handled really good in GT4, and so far seems to handle pretty good in this. And I didn't even put any tires on it. It has just stock tires. Really good car. Love the sound of that engine too. The purr of that V8, isn't it? I think one of these might have a V12 though. I'm not the best at knowing car engines, so I may be wrong. Looks like the little Among Us thing. Let's was swapped out for Autumn Ring. Okay, so the last 2 courses are same from vanilla. Yeah, they did take out the test course from a lot of races. Which is kind of nice, because I feel like it was overused in the original game. Oh, goodness. Scare me. Goodness. Scare me. Yeah, I actually don't mind the test course races that much if they're 2 laps, but... Or, you know, even 1 lap would be better, I feel like. Because in this game, it's just way too long, you know. Way too long. GT1 and 2 was the perfect length. But then when you get to the amateur events and then you're doing 5 laps for every race, and then we don't even talk about the professional events. Like doing the test course is just so boring. Doing it for that long. So does anybody know why the SL55 couldn't do this? Is it because it has AMG in the title? No, that don't make any sense because the CLK55 AMG is in there. So it may just be a bug. You know, something the developers haven't got to. Well, we can use the SL55 for something though. GT3 isn't way too long. Or Gran Turismo. Nah, it's another like GT5, I'd say. Nothing like GT5. Okay, if this goes too fast, we might go ahead and knock out the Altezza event. We'll see if that Lexus Sport Cross can do it. Should be able to. I don't think this event's gonna take that long. GT3 doesn't have V-Spec making it. Yeah, exactly. You can't speed through anything. So even though it's generally shorter than GT4, it is going to take me probably longer or more sessions because I can't speed through stuff, you know. I have to do it all A-Spec. This car drives so nicely, even with no upgraded tires. believe it takes 72 hours to complete, whereas GT5 is going to take a week to complete. Yeah, well, just just the endurance races alone are going to take you more than this whole game. Like just 3 of the endurance races. Because you know, there's what, how many 24-hour races? And well, you have Circuit de la Sarthe. I don't remember if they have both of the Circuit de la Sarthe GT5, but let's just say they only have one of them. And you have Nürburgring 24-hour. And then you have to do it in A spec and B spec, and you can't fast forward. So you're looking at, just with those 4 races alone, you're looking at 96 hours. Actually longer when you consider the pauses, you know, because you're not going to just be non-stop the whole time. You're going to pause and take breaks. So you're looking at probably over 100 hours just in those 4 races. No, thank you. The 3rd GT is actually the last one you played, you say, Lucas? Today and never got to 100%. Yeah, I skipped a lot of stuff when I'd played as a kid too. I don't think as a kid I ever got past 50%. The first time I have 100% of this was when I did it on the channel a few years ago. You know, because I had to be committed to 100% it. We do one endurance race now. We'll do one again the same day. Yeah. One at a time for sure. That's kind of how we'll do it through this project. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I love the B spec of GT4. Like it's perfectly done. The speeding it up and stuff. Okay, so one more of these. Yeah, we might as well do the Altezza event. Trial Mountain. Might be 3 laps. Maybe. I like Trial Mountain though, so I can't complain. Oh, just 2 laps. Gotta be a quickie. Y'all grannies are being very Nazi right now. You started becoming hard to beat in Magic. I know, based off of what you said in the prior sessions. When was the last time you got beat, Andy? Y'all, Gran Turismo 1 is really short. I can do that in just a couple sessions. 2 or 3 sessions, you know. Depending on how long I stream. Probably if I do short streams like I've been doing lately. Probably 5, 6, 7 sessions. Either way, it's not long. This is going to be definitely over 20 sessions. If I 100% it. Probably over 30 sessions. Trial Mountain. This might be, in GT3, this might be my second favorite track. after especially Drought 11, because it is so pretty too. Such a pretty track. I'm driving like an AI right now. I can't believe I kept on the road in this section. You wish GT5 did not force you to B-Spec 100%. You've heard rumors of B-Spec returning GT7 sometime this year, probably around Christmas time. Yeah, I remember they added it to GT6 late, too. They added it after GT6 had been out a long time. Probably should have figured it out a long time ago. Use the manual gearbox. Yeah, I do. Nah, I usually use brakes. I don't usually rely on the gearbox to slow down. B-Spec acts ridiculous. It acts very ridiculous in GT5. Like, y'all think their granny is bad in GT4, and y'all have heard me cuss their granny so much. Like, if I ever did a playthrough of GT5, oh my gosh, man. It would be too much. GT1 all took you 3 years, 100%. Yeah, 2012 to 2015. Yeah, GT1's really short. Oh, they are going to add 24-hour races to GT7. I wonder if they're going to make it to where you can speed up B-Spec. Like, and can you switch to B-Spec like you could in GT4? Because GT4 did it perfectly. They probably wouldn't do that again though. Because things just have to be different, you know. A couple weeks ago when they eliminated you because you had half of a combo, and another loss, someone had a torture machine where we had to attack each with it, not the owner. Yeah, but you don't lose very often. Okay, so is the CLK55 better than the SL500? Let's see how much of a gap it has. Yeah, so almost 4-second gap. Maybe it is better. I mean, because this doesn't have that much power, only 300. And I think the CLK55 is probably close around that and probably a little bit lighter. Let y'all see our beautiful car in action for a bit. You all play GT PSP on emulator? Welcome back. Used to lose a lot before. A lady motivates you to get better, especially as she became harder to beat recently. Also, she's gotten better too. Oh, we're definitely going to need this. I know this was in the original game, so not that exciting, but you know, we have a beetle, one mate. So we will definitely need it. Okay. Alright, so Altezza Cup. And then we got the boring Vitz Cup. I mean, exciting Vitz Cup. Okay, so yeah, Altezza Cup. I think this will be our final thing of the session. Before we get out of this car, I am curious how much it would tune up. Yeah, it tunes up a lot too. Nothing compared to over 1200 though. Alright, let's see. Yeah, the IS 300 Sport Cross. I'm not going to buy anything for this. I'm going to try it without tires. I mean, we've been winning every race this session with so much ease. If I do lose, well, I'll just leave the championship and we'll restart it. Like if I'm so bad, you know. Okay, so it is eligible. I mean, it should be. It is an Altezza after all. Really, the Lupo Cup car is not in the original game? Because I think I won that as a prize car earlier. For some reason, I thought it was in the original game. I know the Beetle Cup car definitely was. Okay, the AI is really good on midfield. Okay, I've done nothing to this car, and for some reason, well, I can't really say I'm fast because they're kind of far up there. Oh yeah, we got this, I think. They're not running away from me like they did in that pod race. In session 1. I overcooked there. Actually, Local Cup car is in the original game. You have to win in the DTM championship. Oh. Yeah, for some reason I thought it was. But you know, my memory is not the best. Remember when you bought GT3, it was one of the first PS2 games you got when two of your neighborhood friends came before school. Their minds were blown away with the graphics. Yeah, I don't know, it might just be a me thing, and y'all may disagree, but I feel like GT3 graphically looks better than GT4. Don't get me wrong, I love GT4 far better overall in almost every other aspect, but graphically, GT3 it looks so good. And I feel like the developers really focused more attention on graphics in this one. The Crossfire is sure not in the OG. Nah, yeah, the Crossfire definitely wouldn't. Definitely was not. Three does look better to you as well, you say, Outsider? Weird. The lighting is a big part of it. Possibly, yeah. I don't know. It just, to me, it just looks better. Graphically, you know. Oh no. Hey, Unicorn. RX. Good to see you. It has been quite some time. How have you been? Oh, my twin got second. Heck yeah. Took numbers 1 and 2. I think just the regular IS 200 must have less power, probably. Explain how they're so much further. You went to the gym. You went to the gym earlier today. I'm gonna work out. I didn't get up early enough for that. I woke up around 8:30, 8:40. I didn't get up early enough to work out before streaming. But I will stream after I finish the stream. I'll work out after I finish the stream. What the heck am I even saying? GT4 was the first Gran Turismo game that you played. Oh, that was your first one, Adam. Yeah, GT1 was my first. And before that, I had played other racing games like Top Gear and Test Drive on the Sega Genesis, Top Gear on the SNES. But, you know, they were not simulation at all, you know. Had a blast playing them, many hours sunk into those old games. Yeah, it worked out before live stream. Yeah, I needed to get up earlier to do that. It felt so good though to sleep just a little bit later today. Because I normally have to get up at 6:30, so I'm sleeping a couple hours later. But not too much later like I used to in the past. Well, we know the AI sucks at Tokyo reverse, but this is forward, so it shouldn't suck as bad. You played the first Gran Turismo, Leo? Or GT3 was your first one? GT1 was my first one. I'll always have a soft spot for GT1, although I know a lot of people don't like it. Oh yeah, Top Gear on the SNES. I'm surprised that's not on the Switch, because I think back in the day that game was pretty popular. It's probably not that well known now, but I loved it. It was really fun to play with somebody else too. Like, if I ever could convince my sister to play with me, which was not that often. I had a blast beating her, of course. But I had a blast. GT2 was your first GT game. GT1 was the first one for you. Yeah, me too, Outsider. Yeah, I'm very nostalgic toward that one. It'll always be very special to me. Lucas, don't feel like you, like the biggest graphical improvement was between GT2 and 3. Oh yeah, that was the biggest graphical improvement, definitely. GT3 was the first game in series where the cars looked close to ones in real life, yeah. Haha. She did beat me a few times. She actually did. She did. I didn't win every race. She beat me a few times. It was way more fun though playing with a real person than it was playing against the computer. Because Top Gear was a SNES game where it was split screen. Always was split screen. So if you didn't have a real player to play against, you always had to play against the computer, you know. And it wasn't as fun because the computer didn't, like the computer actually would cheat in like they would cheat in ways. Like they could take corners, they would take every corner at maximum speed, which was 150 mile an hour for it. But they restricted the computer by keeping it from going above 150 miles per hour. So, but still the computer was OP. But I still got good enough at the game where I could pretty much always beat the computer. Really fun game. Use a better car than me. I remember one race. Felicia, she beat me so hard. It was on the third race of the game. It was the New York track, which is one of my favorite tracks in the game because it's just so fast and you can take every corner at maximal speed, you know. So like she beat me so hard on that one because she just had the perfect run. She didn't hit anything. She used all of her nitros. And she used the fastest car. And she just obliterated me. I don't remember what car I used. But yeah, she beat me really good. She had like the perfect race. It was amazing. And see, my problem when I play Top Gear is like... especially if I'm going real fast, I'll always hit one of the really slow cars, you know. Like, because you're constantly lapping the slow cars in that game. And my reaction time is just not the best. But, like, she had the perfect race. That one time. I know she beat me a few other times, too. But most of the time I beat her, though. And I could never get my mom or dad to play with me. Like my mom did play Zombies Ate My Neighbors with me, I think. But my dad, I could never get him to play anything. Yep. Yeah, she did use her smarts, yeah. GT1 was the first one. You also have massive nostalgia for it. She spent the most time with the second one. Yeah, I know GT2 is so good. Yeah. I loved them both. I love GT1 and 2 both. Still love them both. The AI cheating in GT2. Oh yeah, I like the GT40 and the historic car. I haven't played any F-Zero. I think I did play it on a demo, but that's all. That's my only experience with it. Like I would PlayStation 1 demo disc. Oh, bumper cars. Bumper grannies. Can I get a hippo granny in the chat? I'm a hippo granny. Bumper grannies.
I'm a hippo granny who could hip hop, bebop, dance, dance, dance till you drop, drop, drop.
Yeah! Oh god, I love this so much. That never gets old. You did play Wipeout, I want to say I might have played a demo for Wipeout. Yeah. That demo might have been what I played. Seems familiar. It was on a demo disc that had Pac-Man World on before I actually got the Pac-Man World game. No, this corner's not as gentle as I thought. In a game of Magic recently, the lady had the perfect card to where you would have not been able to play much of anything because non-basic lands are islands. You was lucky someone destroyed it. Oh, you talk about Wipeout is hard, but you liked it more than any other card game. You liked the weapons. It definitely was hard. Yeah. I think the demo was too hard. Like, it wasn't really my kind of thing because I was already used to this, which was, way slower. I prefer way slower, because I'm kind of slow. So, yeah, stuff like Wipeout is just too fast. Way too fast for me. Yeah, you need your fantasy. Yeah, everybody has their own thing they enjoy, It's like me, I don't really get into shooters, it's just not my thing. But I can get into fantasy and, racing and stuff like Minecraft and even Dark Souls, stuff like that. Spyro the Dragon, Pac-Man World. I have a wide variety of things I enjoy. But shooters is just not one of them. Although Zombies Ate My Neighbors technically is a shooter. It's just different, it's not like the shooters nowadays. I like killing everything. No. After you saw a card, you put your basic lands in your deck so cards like that don't screw you up. Crash Nitro Kart. I don't think I ever played that, but I did play Crash Team Racing Nitro Fuel. PS4. And I played the original Crash Sim Racing, PS1. I don't know if we got 4 or 5 races in this. Yeah, I did do that on stream. Did both of them, the PS1s and the nitro fueled. I never did 100% nitro fueled. The last races I tried were just too hard for me. I guess I could go down to easy mode. I think I was either on normal or hard, I can't remember. And I probably could beat it easily, but my pride refuses to allow me to do that. And I actually don't know if you could change the difficulty mid-playthrough or not. I can't remember. It's been a while since I played that. You didn't like CTTR? Yeah, the Oxide race? Yeah, I think that was the one that I got stuck on. Nitrous Brea Oxide? Yeah. Yep, I think I did get stuck on him. The thing is, like, with those kart racers, I never have been good at them because I can't. Like, all of the kart racer games I've played have some kind of weird mechanic that gives you a major advantage over everybody else, where, like, you have to drift or turbo slide, or I don't even know what you call it, but, like, there's something, like Mario Kart's the same way. There's something in each of them that has something that I just cannot master. And because of that, you know, I just, you know, not really that great at them, you know, have trouble. It's not like this where, you know, there's no trick or gimmick to this game. You just drive, you know. Just know how to drive. No weird turbo sliding required, you know. A lot more forgiving. Yeah, I did have fun with Fortnite, don't get me wrong, but it's not my favorite thing. But if I'm playing with somebody else, like, who's really good with it, I can have a lot of fun playing Fortnite. But if I'm playing by myself, I don't really have that much fun playing it. I need somebody, you know, who can carry me. And when it comes to Fortnite, I'm a very heavy bastard to carry, so. Not sure about nitro fuel. RX on Unicorn, you probably do a fresh start on that. Never finished the game. You never finished the Toka Race Driver 3. Oh, I haven't played that one at all, but Toka World Touring Cars, man, I love that one. Jarrett and Labonte Stock Car Racing is the version I played, the American version. I don't know why they named it that, but they did. Basically the same game, though. Really, really good game. It has my favorite track, Surface Paradise, in it. And I love the car damage in that game. It's so good. Like, that game is so good. Like, I love Gran Turismo, don't get me wrong, but I would actually, as far as my favorite racing games, I would squeeze Jarrett and Labonte Stock Car Racing probably right up there with GT4 and GT2. I would actually rank Jarrett and Labonte Stock Car Racing above GT. I would rank it above GT3, even though the graphics are better in this game. But I think I have more fun playing it. I'd rank it above GT3, GT5, 6, and 1. But I wouldn't rank it above GT2 or 4. They're just so good. But I'd rank it very, very close. Very, very close behind them. Play with your Egyptian friend. He likes to play the normal Fortnite with building. You can't build that fast. Play zero build mode too. Yeah, back when I did play it consistently, I actually got to where I could build, but I was still never that great at it. But I could build kind of fast. But I still didn't know what I was building. You know, so I was just throwing a lot of crap around. You know, but like I could build a box pretty quick, you know, to protect myself. But you know, still. A really good player could easily destroy me. I did get a few solo wins though. If you look at my stats, but yeah, it's just not my thing. I don't like playing it by myself for sure. Unicorn, you say near end game as a kid that levels were extremely difficult. Couldn't beat them. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's how I was with Crash Team Racing Nitro Field. Like those latter levels, I don't remember what difficulty I was playing on, but I just stopped. Ukulele and the Impossible Lair, I never beat the very last level of that either, the Impossible Lair itself. And just some things I've just kind of given up on. Life is too short. Yeah, that was me. Whenever I would play, like I'd be throwing so much, like I'd be building houses all over the place, but like I didn't even know what I was building. Like it was just a bunch of random walls and roofs and triangles, pyramids and stuff. It's all over the place. OSHA would not approve it, I can assure you of that. Yeah, Diablo 2 remake with 2 of your friends, played it through once and then you stopped. Oh, you beat Nitro Field on hard mode. Yeah, I have not done that. I gave up on it. Pretty sure it was the Nitro race, I mean, that I just couldn't beat. Oxide, wherever it's going. $2001 for Ridge and NFs. I don't know what you mean. Oh, Ridge Racer. Oh. I played Ridge Racer 64, and I actually stupidly went for all the retro achievements on that game. It was so painful. Oh my gosh. But I did it. I don't know why I subjected myself to that much pain, but I'm getting older and wiser now. I never did do it on the channel. I don't think y'all want to see me rage that much, do you? Let me play that game. It's like a love-hate relationship. Like, I kind of loved it, but at the same time, I hated every minute of it. Actually, to be fair, it wasn't bad at the beginning. It was just the latter half of the game that got crazy. I haven't played Ridge Racer 1. I think the only one I played was 64. I'm on the wrong side of the road. GT4 and Midnight Club 2 Tours Trophy. I don't think I played that one, Garrett or Adam. Ridge Racer 64 2. Yay. Your brother never finished as your former neighbor gave it to you to borrow. Oh, so y'all had it for a short time. Yeah, it is painful to 100%. But yeah, the music was pretty good. Basically, it helped you speed things up. Last night, you really was close to losing against one of your best players there. Alright. Home stretch. Restarting on a Midnight 2. 3. Both are paying. Yeah, the one Midnight Club game that I played, which I did upload some of my old Twitch streams of that on the channel just like a few months ago, I think. Man, it was painful to me. Like, I don't know, it's just so fast and the traffic was so bad. Played Ridge Racer DS in 64, but you're helping your friend on his Switch 2 to grab the trophies for Ridge Racer 64 Platinum on the Z-Class. Yeah. Yeah, I did all that on Ridge Racer 64. I got all of it. All the retro achievements, 100% of it. It was very painful. Let's see what prize car we get. Do any of these look good? Can't really tell. Oh. This was definitely not in the original game. There's no way. No way this was in the original game. Okay. So all we got is the Vits, Type R, and both of those might be kind of long, because, well, they're both 5 races. Evolution would be short. Beetles, 5 races. And then GT World. I don't know if we'll get to GT World. We'll do it in this session. So in this session, we only did 4 things. Turbo, Taurus, Legend, Silver, and Altezza. So I'm guessing next session we'll do these 4 probably. And of course, the S license. And then we'll only have one more license after that. Nah, I didn't think it was an OG G35 sedan. Nah, I'm not going to do the evolution meeting now because I want to get my workout in while I'm still full of energy and everything. Day's still so young. And I don't want to sit for too long anyway. And then after that, probably work on putting some more stuff up or maybe chilling some Minecraft. Not stream it though. I think I bore everybody when I stream Minecraft, so don't want to bore everybody too much. Yeah, I definitely don't think this is an original game. When we'll have to use this for something. Think so. Alright, what percent are we at? 16%? Okay. So we got a good 5% in this session. Not bad. Alright, well. Really fun. I had a blast. I had a blast with y'all. Yeah, that's an Infinity. I don't even remember Infinity being in the original game at all. But maybe I'm tripping. Rally license, which this is the only game that... Yeah, made it. Yeah, it is. The only one that did it separately. I don't remember if the rally license was that hard or not. Yeah, this is a pretty car. Yeah, thank y'all so much for joining me. It was good to catch up with a lot of y'all because some of you hadn't seen in a while. Really, really good to see you again. I hope y'all have a blessed and great rest of the weekend. Thank you, PL. Hope you have a good weekend as well. Hope y'all have a good weekend. I will see you all next Saturday for some more of this. We'll take on the S license and probably those next 4 events, and then the session after we'll probably do the GT World Championship. I'm kind of excited for that. I remember that being really fun. And I have a feeling it'll be changed quite a bit. So it'll be interesting to see, you know, the cars that you go against. It might not be GT300 in this or rally cars. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, all for later. Y'all have a good one and stay awesome.